Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Lifting Spirits, a talk show from bartenders for people. My name is Luke Rich.
I'm KJ.
And yeah, thank you so much for checking us out again. Please like, follow, subscribe, all of that obvious stuff that we have to say that I really hope you do take and go home and do.
Yes.
This week we're going to be doing a slightly different setup, but still based around the things we've been doing before. So instead of a shit sandwich, one of us is happy, one of us is sad.
Yin and yang, if you will.
Yeah. Two sides of the coin. And
before we carry on, sorry to interrupt you, Luke. I just want to say we messed up last week because we didn't give the right people their props.
Sorry, true. This is, as if any of you have seen any of the things we've ever done, we waffle a little bit and then also gloss over and don't actually give the specific details. So, KJ's going to take a point on this one.
Shout outs to the Equal Measures campaign. Let me say it one more time. Equal Measures campaign. We talked about inclusivity within the industry, and that is definitely something they are pushing. They're trying to eradicate racism within the industry and within bigger companies that operate with the industry as well. Giving people like myself, people within the BAME community, people within the LGBT community, opportunities, training, etc. Just so that they can find out more about the industry, get more knowledge within the industry, rise within the industry. Yeah. And that is definitely a campaign that is being supported, is being publicised, and that we definitely support here, I feel. So yeah, shout out to them. Equal Measures campaign. Mr. Dino from Hasher, sorry, he's the creator, I guess, of it, and shout outs to him and shout outs to the campaign.
I believe, him, Sandra Lawrence, who's on Cocktail Lovers, they're in from like ground one. I know they've spoken to a few LGBT community, like Rosie and things like that. They've now spoken to you as well, which I think is a great shout. And I've heard of other things in the pipeline coming from that, so hopefully it will come up and be something bigger and better. For sure. So yeah, please keep an measures.
Yeah.
Good work,
guys. Cool. But yeah, man. So we said a little yin and yang. I mean, I'm happy this week. So I don't know. How are you feeling? What's going on?
I'll go mad. Yeah, and it's only because big up Javier and all the work he does with these cameras.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is why I don't go on Facebook, because Facebook is a bad place.
It's a bad land.
Literally click on, and they know what I want. They listen to me for everything I do in my life. And so there's like, puppies and cats. And like, this blind and deaf dog is friends with me. I'm like, cool, that's fine. And after, one click, an hour later, I'm still there. And I'm watching this video of this 3-year-old that's like the best photographer ever. And I'm like, is he? Is he amazing? Yeah, oh my God, he's so good. Because all he has to do is push a fucking button on a camera that does everything for him.
Yeah.
It's gone from being where like a photographer, and like, it is still a profession. Big up to Javier's videographers and photographers out there.
For sure.
But you can't go, this kid's amazing, when all he does is push a fucking button and it auto adjusts. It does everything for you. It does everything for you. And you go, this kid's a prodigy. No, he's not. Alright? Give him one of them old school like fucking the box cameras, and see if he still gets a good shot.
Bro, you don't need to go that far. You can go to just like the a little Kodak.
Give him a disposable camera, and like, so younger people, there used to be cameras that you'd have to take one shot, and that's it. You get like 30 pictures on a reel. If you fuck it, you fuck it. It's on you. Also, I remember when I was a kid, I took a photo of like someone in the family in the bathroom on a holiday. My mum went mad. She's like, you can't take them to the thing now. We can't get them developed. And I'm like, why not? Because one of us is naked. Like, oh.
It's like here
but now, you just click and delete, except for Javier's cameras, because apparently you can't delete it.
It keeps it.
And that's it. I just see this little kid and I'm like, good for you, yeah. But everyone's bigging up everyone, going, they're amazing. No, they're not. Okay, they're not. They just push one button and it does everything for you.
I think the positive of that is you've seen how hard something like Javier has to work to be able to deal with us. Yeah, to deal with us, to deliver the product, the edits that we're telling him to do, all this shit, and then you go onto Facebook and you just see a kid press a button on it, and then you can probably print it out same day.
Just give me more dogs that can't see and can't hear, and I want to know how they live their life. I think it's beautiful shit. But I don't care about your kid and the fucking camera that you've given him. That I hope he drops, and it costs you fucking £100,000 cameras. Make this. I can't do it. Go on, so be positive.
Well, this week I've had actually quite a good week. Usually right now we do a shit sandwich, but I don't even have anything negative to say. I've had a really good week, man. I mean, I still can't tell you about these opportunities that I've been given. I've told you but I can't tell.
Which I forgot until he just said that, and I
Yeah.
remembered what it was.
Yeah, I can't tell anyone about the opportunities, unfortunately. But there's a big thing in the pipeline which I'm really looking forward to. I've been really productive in regards to, obviously, there's been a lot of announcements of when things are opening, etc. And just all the reading that I've been doing. Oh, another book finished. Just finished Ego is the Enemy. Really good book, really good read. Read that. And I need to read it again because it's given me a lot of things to think about, a lot of things I can change. But within that, one of the things, and it seems to flow through every book that I read, or every self-help book, stay a student and almost make the little things run well.
As in stay a student for life?
Stay a student for life.
Studying.
Yeah, always studying, and make sure that the little things are done well, and then the bigger things it'll fall into place. So this week, there's a few documents which I knew I had to clean up, which I knew would make my life easier. I just didn't do it. Did all of them this week. Smashed that out. Made sure that they were good with the team. What else?
I see that.
Yeah. I made sure that I'm still eating clean. Made sure that I'm still working out when I can. All the people around me just seem to be happy. They seem to be getting on with it. As much as you just complained about that minor thing, it's so minor.
I mean, that's the only thing I can complain about here. So this is why I can't do a shit sandwich either, because everything's good.
It's cool.
Like, I know people are having a shit time, but I'm like, find the positive. I spent so much time being a negative person and being, aggressive and short fuse, which I definitely know where I get it from. But fuck it. Just if you try and find a positive way, it will usually come to be that way. And
on top of that, we got the news that, or kind of a roadmap on when we can start working and obviously I think even with I can only speak for here, but I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be the same. We're going to have to kind of blindly feel our way until we find something that works. However, it's just good to know that there will be a structure within our industry again. Do you know what I mean? That people will have something to do again, that we can now go and visit our people and say hello and support them, etc., etc. Just that knowledge for me is beautiful.
Is we can open a business that we were meant to do a year ago, pretty much to now, to this week.
Yeah.
Pally Hill, Bandrabai, our venue where we are now that looks after us. Bandrabai, a little cocktail bar underneath. Pally Hill's a fancy restaurant upstairs. We were meant to open in March last year, and then that thing with the bat happened, and then it became the Rona, and then and now here we are a year later. I just want to open this place and see what it does. This will be the big lookout now. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited as well. But yeah. Amazing. So topic one, and it's interesting that we just talked about, it's not really interesting, but it's good that we just talked about opening and just having that sense of, a roadmap right now. And I think the question that I want to address,
British roadmap.
That's it, exactly.
Coming out of coronavirus.
Exactly. I think I think what I want to address right now, or what I want to talk about right now, is what do you want to see upon opening, whether it's changes, whether it's something that's staying the same, and that's in regards to, and I know it's very open, but that's in regards to everything. That's in regards to the way that we operate. It's in regards to the way that we communicate with guests. It's in regards to the type of guests that we get. What is it that you want to see? I'll start.
Okay. Cool. People.
Okay, it's a good start.
Want to see people. Yeah. Again, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The reason I took the other job working at COVID test center is because I want to see people.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's nice seeing people, but then also, I remember how shit people are. It's the best and worst thing about what we do. I want to be able to go and see. I want my friends and whoever to be able to come in and see us at work, because we live this unsociable life. How does a potential partner come and see you when you're always working? Well, you can't have outside time. We sacrifice our nightlife, which job public have, so that we do what we do. And I get it, and we're a certain type of people to do that, but it's also you sacrifice a lot, which like relationships and stuff we'll discuss at a different point, because I'm definitely not a great person to be speaking to. We'll get someone in that's actually good, that's good at them, and then we can work out what to do from there.
For sure.
As for, do you know what? I want to rock a mask for as long as possible, because
I do like them.
I've got such a resting bitch face, and as you know from years of working with me, I'll say hi to someone and they'll be like, what? What? And then like KJ will go, oh, what's up, dickhead? And they go, oh my God, this guy. Oh. And I've met people like this before. Worked with this brother Fitzy in Australia, who looks like Mr. Incredible / Ken doll. Perfect posture. Ex-Savoy guy, and I've heard him say horrendous horrendous shit to people, and
Yeah.
they're like,
It's the aura, man. It's the
also
aura.
he's a real good looking fucker.
Okay, cool.
And then
Fair
I
enough.
come up, I go, hi, what can I get you? What are you trying to say, bruv? Huh? And I'm like, whoa, okay.
Nice. Yeah.
So like the mask is a great help, because even when people are complaining at you, if you're just
Deadpan. You just have to
they're
make sure
like,
the eyes are.
you're not listening. I'm like, I swear that.
So
I am.
now I'm listening.
But the mouth apparently shows that you're not.
Yeah.
So, cool. I don't know. I feel like, as for wanting to see stuff, I feel that I just want to see people again. I want to be able to prove a fucking concept in this business and this entity that we've been, given to open and run.
I think I want to address that in a second. I just want to add on to what you just said. I think what I want to say.
Get your own point.
No, man, no, because I'm going to say it anyway, bro. No, it's to do with appreciation on both sides. So I think that we take. I want to speak for us first. We take it for granted that we're just going to get people in through the door and they're going to want to eat and drink. Now that it's been stopped, I think we miss not only serving but also trying to impress people. We miss having even when we were open and Corona was a big thing and football just stopped for everyone. It wasn't a guarantee anymore. Every day we had to fight to please people and make sure that they remembered us, etc., etc. That's on us. We need to make sure that we appreciate the guest. But also on the flip side, one phrase or one statement that kind of annoys me is, "Oh, I can't wait for a bank holiday so that we can all go out and party." You guys need to realize that when you guys are partying, it's people like us who don't get to. And cool, it's a life that I've chosen. But now that you haven't had the opportunity to go out and
imagine the dickheads. That's what I said to one of my guys the other day. The Christmas crowd is going to be the same that come out for this, like, lockdown's done. Well, let's hit the... If I could, I would book off that entire first week. But also, we need to make money.
I hear you. But I also think just talking to people, I think that they appreciate that they can't just they can be rowdy and happy, but they can't act the fool. I think they also appreciate that for people like us who everyone's on furlough, etc., but who some people's jobs have just been cut, etc. I think they appreciate that this is not a guarantee. Being able to go out anymore is not a guarantee. So appreciation on both sides would be really nice. A better work-life balance. I really, really hope that owners, government, whoever takes this and sees that, yes, there obviously people having a hard time. There's a lot of depression, etc. But there's also a lot of people who are saying, I really like being at home and being able to spend time with my family. They take that on and maybe reduce hours on a Sunday like it used to be. I talk to my parents all the time. They said that you couldn't go shopping on a Sunday. That's not feasible in the 21st century. But cutting down hours is definitely feasible.
But this is what we tried to do. We tried to set up a 4-day working week here. Do 4 doubles, and we pay well enough that you can survive on that.
For sure.
Now, I wish we could pay even more, and you do less hours, and we have a bigger team, and like it splits it up, and you have a really good health and work-life balance. But until you're an owner, you can't put those shit in place.
For sure.
GM, as GM, you've got to have these arguments with people that just want black and white financials. Why am I doing this? Because they'll be happier. But I can't explain to you that trusting me to do this for a year will then be able to show you results after that time.
Yeah.
They want right now.
Yeah.
But why am I spending so much on labour? Well, I'm like, cool, so I need to keep labour costs down. It's a minefield to do it.
Yeah.
But I think it would be amazing if that were to happen, but I'm already seeing wages like fall through the floor.
Yeah.
It's just, we are not a skilled industry, which is a pile of fucking shit. Because again, we choose to. I've had one New Year's off in maybe a decade, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I ended up working anyway. I went to bartender's breakfast. Big up bartender's breakfast.
Large up.
When everyone has their New Year's, the bartenders then go to the bartender's breakfast afterwards and have their New Year's, which is always messy. But things like that, it's like, people forget that we've done all this because we enjoy it. I like speaking to people. I personally want to have my own venue and have my own this. I want to move up and do more stuff. So it's still tricky that we get paid fuck all. And I mean, I came out of secondary school. I tried college. School wasn't my thing. So this was a good place for me.
I think one more thing I want to see, innovation. And I think it adds, this is what I wanted to address. I think it adds on to your point of proof of concept. We've had time to sit down. I really hope that everyone, even though obviously we all ate, we all watched Netflix, we all did whatever we need to do. I really hope at some point everyone had an opportunity to just sit down and say, this is something I've thought of. and I think I can do it, and this is the opportunity to do it. Now this is the opportunity to prove the concept, as you said. Like, we're start afresh. Do you know what I'm saying? Add something new, and I really hope that I can look on social media. I can go to different places and whether big, whether small, whether it's the way that you make the drinks, or whether it's, I don't know, a big new social media rollout. I really hope that we just see some new shit, man. I really do hope. That'd be really cool.
I like it. Yeah, I think it could work. Alright, so question 2 from me to KJ.
Yes, sir.
We went on a little bit more of a serious route of his, so I'm going to keep it the exact opposite of our yin and yang, and come in with, what is your favourite drinks advert?
Okay, cool. You already pre-warned me, but there's only one that's really burned into my head, and it has to be WAZZAAAAAAA. That's just black culture. That is just synonymous with everything, and you see it parodied in everything. It was parodied in Simpsons.
Do you know the funny thing with that though? Is as you say, it's black culture.
Yeah.
And it's beer, right?
Yeah.
Which for all my time and I've seen, there's no
Red
like
Stripe.
Black beer.
Red Stripe.
Yeah. I'll try.
Yeah. Yeah. Or a 40.
40. That's it. That's exactly what it is. 40 Red Stripe, Guinness.
Guinness, yeah.
Which is also a smart, but then but Bud, which again you'd be like, I can picture that like white American dude just chilling over his bird, but then it's flipped it.
Yeah.
And it was majority.
It's two black guys. There's 2 black guys and one.
No,
Latino,
but all the different adverts.
Oh,
There was a couple of them.
Yeah.
It's pretty much always like it's token white dude, 2 or 3 different black bros. And then I swear that's the one that went to frogs.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be my next one.
Not that the link there is black guys frogs.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
That would be probably my next one, but I can't think.
Oh, they didn't do the WhatsApp. No, you're right. They did the Budweiser.
Yeah.
That was sick. Oh shit, that was good actually.
That one was sick.
Yeah, I like that. And then even in Scream.
That's what I'm saying. It's been parodied so many times that, because I remember Simpsons, I remember Scream, and then there's another show which I can't remember. It could be Scrubs. I don't know, but yeah, it gets parodied so much. It's iconic, man.
I thought they did well with that one.
Yeah, man, it's iconic.
My one is, and I've said it so many times, is the Malibu adverts that they used to have, which were amazing. They're so fucking stupid.
Explain it for the people.
I think it's what was it? It's if people, wherever Malibu is meant to be made, if they took life as seriously as everyone else, so they've got this brother like selling melons, and it's like it's just so over the top, and it always ends with just the funniest little cut of like this. I just want to buy a melon.
What was the accent? Do it again.
No,
do it again for the people.
Right.
You know what? Comment if you liked Luke's accent. Just if you heard.
Listen, my accent has taken me to Barbados.
And did they like it?
Yes, they did.
Right,
I was shitting myself. That was the one I did an Irish limerick in a Bayesian accent, because the Bayesian accent's got a big Irish twang to it. For sure. So I was like, cool. I said, because I'm Irish and I'm going to go to Barbados, I made you a limerick. And it went down all right. And I remember Miguel going to me, you got to be careful with that. And I was like, oh, really? And he goes, yeah. Like, I based it off of Bruce, who's from Trinity.
Yes, yeah. Oh, right, yeah. No, you can't do that.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But then got there and I just all week was trying to practice it, and then did it, and I forgot to do it. Ran back to the stage to do it, and I was like still mic'd up. I was like, oh, wait, one sec. And then I was like, oh, I got a limerick.
Do you remember it?
No, I can't remember.
Alright, cool.
It'd take me a second to think about it. But yeah, in front of the Cliff restaurant in Barbados, it's like 90%, 95% black people. Me, I'm just like, oh shit.
What have I signed myself up for?
What have I done? And I'm already sweating. I'm like, okay, thanks so much, guys. I swear, it was like, please, forgive me if I do this wrong. I'm sorry. Did it, jumped off. Immediately, this unbelievably good-looking black one goes, hi. And I was like, hi. He goes, you did good. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much.
I hate you.
My God. Yeah, and everyone was kind of like, yeah. And but it felt like, you did all right for a while. I was like, am I all right? And they're like, you're okay.
You're all right. Don't worry. You're good.
You can stay.
You're good. You're good.
I was just like, Mom, I did it.
So can you think of any more adverts? Because I can't. That's the thing. I've been racking my brain.
adverts?
No adverts for the question, bro. Yeah, like any more good adverts? Like, you were saying,
man. Beware the Judder Man, my dear, when the moon is fat, and it was this little brother like crawling through, and it was like it looked like a Smirnoff Ice or something. Beware the Judder Man, my
death.
And it's like some big spiked head guy. What was yours have?
Bex. What's Bex?
It's Bex.
Bex.
Oh, he's found it.
14 years ago.
And then
14. Why are you
explain
looking at these adverts at that age?
It's on TV, man.
Oh yeah, this was when you could have junk, fast food, alcohol any time of the day, and cigarettes. Do you not remember?
It was these 4 guys.
Yeah.
Dancing, and one was a real life guy, one was a puppet, one
Yeah.
was like made of clay, and there was another one, and they were all doing the same dance, and they jumped over this fence, and it was totally unrelated to alcohol.
We need to insert clip. We need to
I like
insert
them.
clip.
I remember the tango ones were sick. Not alcohol, but tango.
I was gonna say umbongo for me.
You know when you get tangoed and they're like hitting something off the ceiling or whatever. That was or the slap. The tango slap.
That was during Happy Slap days, wasn't it? Oh
I
my
think that's where
god.
it come
Oh,
from.
is it?
I swear to God, I always thought the Happy Slap come from the tango adverts. Because it was slap, guy on the bus, and next thing you know, Happy Slaps come.
For me, it was umbongo, and was Vimto the one where somebody drank it and then all the juice just used to spurt out? Was that Vimto or was that Fanta?
I don't know.
Alright, cool.
I don't know. I remember the Reebok one. There was a big belly. It was chasing this guy.
That got banned.
Belly's gonna get your belly. I was like, no.
Southern Comfort.
What was it, Southern
Down
Comfort?
the beach in the little thong, massive like South American bloke, and he's just walking down the beach.
Oh, so Javier's telling us about big fat man wearing little speedos walking down the beach. I have seen that one. I've seen that one. I know that one. There was a wicked one, and actually it was Mark that said it. The Smirnoff advert, because every vodka advert's like, oh, you know, wank.
Yeah.
And the Smirnoff one, like they'd flip the whole studio, just go, everything falls out, and it's just some guy going, vodka, whatever. And it's like, yeah, it's cool. Just keeps it simple. Because even it was either the Chappelle Show's back on, right?
Yeah.
And I was watching that, and they've got one for some like.
It's for for the car. The first. Bro, the funniest part of that sketch is when he goes, I can show you the bloopers.
Yeah.
He goes, come on, titty! Come on, titty!
And he's like, I feel like it was my fault.
Look at my face.
I thought about it the whole time.
Yeah.
It is that.
To be fair, he's got a really good beer advert in there where Samuel L. Jackson
said,
it's
so good, I put my name on it.
Yeah.
Jenkins.
That's a good advert. I like that.
The joke one's always much better than the serious.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other good adverts that they've done.
You know what's going to be
You don't
mad?
see a lot of them though, because I don't think you can as much anymore.
Well, I don't watch TV anymore, really.
True.
I'm just doing my
On
own thing.
Netflix, I don't know.
This is what I'm saying. I'm trying to remember just good adverts that have stuck with me, and for some reason I just can't think of anything. I guess for the most recent one, the most iconic one was
Bacardi did a lot. Tanqueray do good ones. There was a good one about a bartender that he made him look very cool.
Yeah.
But right, if you have any favourites of your own, please drop them in a comment and let us know.
Yeah.
We're more than happy. I'm sure Javier knows how to put them up on our thing.
If
there's a standout, we'll sling it in.
I know for a fact, we're gonna get a couple comments saying you forgot about this one, you forgot about that, and I need that. I need to
what I had
remind
for
you.
breakfast, guys.
Dude,
just remind us of everything,
please.
Right, guys, we're into the last part of this episode, which is our last call. So, Kari?
Yeah? Go first? Amazing, yes. So, as I've mentioned before, I'm currently doing my 24 books in a year challenge. I've just finished my 5th book, Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. I mentioned it earlier in the episode. This book, it's very direct, it's very blunt. It doesn't necessarily, it gives you practical things to do, but it's not necessarily physical. It's more about changing of your mind and showing you that you are essentially your own worst enemy in the way that you think, in the way that you speak, in the way that you approach different situations. I think as people, especially in London, especially in the UK, need to experience ego death. And that sounds really philosophical and stuff, but I know I have a huge ego and it affects me a lot. It affects my mood. And as soon as you can relinquish this ego, and that's both in positive and negative in terms of success and failure, life will get better. And I think that's why I had such a good week this week as well, because I've tried to incrementally like kill this ego. Understand it just helped. Put the self in progress. So ego is the enemy. Ryan Holiday. Read that and get back to me. Comment, man, if you've read it already, or if you're looking to get into it. Even if you want certain passages, message me, comment. Let's get to talking, guys.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. I know. Yeah, that's funny you say that as well, because I've been trying to read a lot more as well in the last couple of weeks, as we've discussed before. So my last call is an app called Blinkist. this, and it's links to exactly what you've just said actually, because so Blink is my biggest thing is that I wish I read more, but I don't have the patience to read it.
For sure, yeah.
So anything that is summarized or cliff notes into edible bite points, I'm all about it. So that's what this seems to do. It's you know, all the books that every successful entrepreneur reads, and then I'm like, cool, all right, you got me hooked, because that's what I want to be one day. And it's mostly non-fiction, bullet points summarized into either audio or visual.
Amazing. It's got audio as well. Wicked. All right, cool.
Very cool. So it just downloads as blinks.
Yeah.
And it'll do like I'm doing, like, ego would be in there somewhere as well.
Yeah.
And it's like how to circumvent it, how to set yourself up for success. The 7 habits of success.
Yeah.
And like very, very, very cool so far. I mean, I think it's £40 or £50 for a year. And I've already gone through like 4 or 5 books.
Sick.
And then if you really do get into it, you can then get the actual book itself.
Oh,
But what it does is it gives you the real, like the focal points of it, and go, this is what you're looking at. So even in like the 7 habits of whatever the fucking
successful people,
that was it, something like that. Boom, this is step 1. This is habit 1. This is how you do it. Cool.
Oh, so as opposed to like all the stories and that, and
so
the anecdotes, it just
the idea of like speed reading, you know, cut out all of the linking words and just go, you get the points.
Oh,
that
sick!
You need to
All
go
right,
through.
cool.
So I think that's what they've done here, and very, very, very cool.
All right, cool. Well, I think we'll put that in the a link to it in the description as usual.
Please have you.
Yeah, man.
And that's it from us, guys. Thank you very much. Please like, comment, subscribe.
Oh yeah.
All that usual stuff. We do appreciate anyone's taking the time out to watch what we do because, you know, we're just a couple of bartenders.
I've actually got something that I want them to do as well. Actually, guys, anything that you want us to talk about, anything under the sun, comment that. I want some suggestions as well, because that would be really useful. What do you think? Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah.
Any questions? Any topics? Any give us grief for the way we look. Do whatever you want to do. Tell us to fix something, work on something. This is a learning curve for us, and we would appreciate any help.
For sure.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Bless.